beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing the famous tape trend. Now this is a makeup tutorial on the tape trend. I did do a shorts video on the same, so you can go ahead and check that out. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like, make sure you comment and share on your social media platforms. Make sure you also hit the bell notification so that anytime I upload a video, nowadays I upload a video once a week, but I do a lot of short videos. So make sure that you hit that bell notification so that anytime I upload a long form video, you can be notified. So I've already started using moisturizer, and I use the CeraVe moisturizer just to moisturize my face. It's the hyaluronic moisturizer, and all you need for this tape trend is actually tape. So I've just used ordinary cello tape, just a cheap brand that I got off the supermarket. You don't need a very expensive tape for this because it might actually rip your eyebrows off. So I just used a cheap one so that it can just cover my face lightly. And then what I'm going to do is that because I saw that it might require a lot of concealer, I opted to go in with a lighter foundation shade instead of concealer. But for this step, definitely you can use concealer. So I've just used the Revlon foundation. This was the... Oh, I've forgotten the name, but I will insert the name of the Revlon foundation. But this was the shade number 410, which you can see is really light. So it acts as a concealer substitute for me, because I just hate that concealers are packaged in very little quantities. So even if you need a large amount of concealer, you have to do a lot of applying. So I'm just going to dab all that in using a brush, and then following it through using a beauty blender. Now do not be scared to apply on top of the tape. Just make sure that the tape is lying flat on your skin, and if there is any like holes poking, don't apply inside those holes, just apply on top of the tape so that you can have a very straight line. So after I'm satisfied with that application, I'm going to use my neon pigments. You can also use eyeshadow for this step. Create any design that you want. You know, when it comes to makeup, there are no rules. Actually, in reality, there are no rules. You know, the wearer is, you know, the one who makes the rules. So what I decided to do is that I just took like a pink one and made huge dots, took a yellow one, made slightly smaller dots, a yellow pigment and made slightly, you know, yellow dots. And the reason I'm using pigments is because pigments are more visible on a dark skin tone as opposed to normal eyeshadow. And then I just went in with like this orange, and I also changed the brush and made the dots smaller again. So I decided to, with this dotted look, so I just kept on adding different colors with different sizes of dots. It wasn't something that I had actually thought about for long. I was just making it up as I go. So makeup is just supposed to be fun. As you can see, the blue ones are even smaller than the other. I just cleaned up the fallout from the neon pigments, and then I did do just a simple eyeliner look, just to tightline my waterline so that I can put on my false lashes. It was just a very small wing intended to mainly tightline my waterline, and then I added like a white shimmer eyeshadow in the inner corners of my eyes before I put on my false lashes. And then I hadn't put on my false lashes at this part, but I decided to just remove it and look at how satisfying that looks. Already, even before we put on the rest of our foundation, setting powder, it looks amazing. Just make sure that you get a straight line. Make sure the tip doesn't remove your eyebrows in the process. And there we have it, guys. Already it's looking great. So after that, I decided to just do my eyebrows. So for eyebrows, because I don't want to mess up with the eyeshadow that I've just done too much, I just decided to fill in the eyebrows very lightly using a black pencil. And then go in with the Rimmel brow gel. It's called their Wonderful Brow Gel, which is just a clear brow gel. So that's all I did. I just filled it in. And then I went in with this Rimmel Wonderful Brow Gel. So that's it for the eyebrows. I didn't do much with them. And then now it's time for the canvas of the face. And what I am doing is that I'm applying a primer on my face, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Primer. That is their mattifying primer, because I want a matte look. With this kind of eyeshadow, I really don't want a dewy look. And then for my foundation, I've just mixed 2 foundation shades, and these are the Maybelline L'Oreal True Match the L'Oreal True Match foundations. I've mixed the shade 9 and 8 C-Stroke 8R, and I'm just dabbing that in. As you can see, it is not a perfect match, but the ratios could have been adjusted, because sometimes it does come out well when I mix those 2 shades. Those ratios could have been adjusted, but it's okay. So I'm just dabbing it in with a damp beauty blender. And then after that, we'll do our concealer. So make sure that the foundation has blended seamlessly into your skin. Don't look like you have a cake on top of your skin. Although whenever you wear makeup, someone can tell. But, at least make sure that it's minimal. And then I've used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Cafe. For this next step, I've had to just brighten my under eyes, around my nose, around my mouth, and on my forehead a little bit. So you can use a concealer that's about 2 shades lighter than your normal skin tone for this, 2 or 1 shade lighter. Doesn't have to be extremely bright. And then again, with the same beauty blender, I'm just going to dab that in. When I started off doing makeup, I would use 3 beauty blenders for one makeup look, and I just realized it was completely unnecessary. So I'm just using this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in a darker shade. And I'm just dabbing it in to create the nose contour. And for my blush, I'll be applying it right on the center of my cheeks, because generally, we can't apply it on our cheekbones because our cheekbones have eyeshadow. And this blush that I'm using is the She Glam blush, and it's the shade Love Cake. I didn't want to apply lots of it, because the look is already overwhelming. So the eyeshadow is everything for this makeup look, so you don't need to do anything else bold. Now I had started off using a brown lip liner, but I just realized it wasn't showing on my skin. It's like it was the same color as my skin, so I went in with a black one. And then after applying this lip liner, I'm going to go in with a pink lipstick, which is the Maybelline Sensational Lipstick in the shade Keep It Mellow. So that is the one that I'll be using. So I've just decided to apply the brown lip liner first inside my lips. And then now I'm going in with this Maybelline Sensational lipstick. It's in the shade Keep It Mellow. So the brown has offset the pink a little bit. So it's looking a bit orange, but it's fine because we're just trying to get like a nude nude lipstick look. Now for this makeup tutorial, in fact, I don't know, it's a beautiful idea. It's creative, it's unique. This makeup trend, I absolutely love it. I just wish it wasn't a trend. I wish like people would actually start going around walking like this. To be so cool. Yeah, so I decided to just add some more of the lipstick. And as you can see, guys, I blended in the, what is it called, the lip liner that was too black. I made sure that I blend it into the lipstick so that I don't have a harsh line. There's some people who do like the harsh line, but I'm not a fan of the harsh line. But I do like lining my lips just to make people see where my lips start and where my lips end. And then I've just topped that off with a lip oil. And then I'll just apply all around my lips. I'm just going to apply a setting powder. I'm just using a Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in the shade Cappuccino for this step. And then once you're done with that, I think we are basically almost through with the look because it didn't take much. It doesn't need like contouring. For my face shape, I don't need to contour my face shape because it's already like slim and like sculpted, so I end long. I don't really need to like contour, but at this point you can either bronze your face. Yeah, so I'm just setting the rest of my face because I realized it does have a lot of shine to it. The L'Oreal True Match foundations have like a shimmer finish. They're not matte as such. They even glisten. I actually ended up adding a little bit more of a powder blush from Makeup Revolution and decided to tap that in just on top of the Sheet Glam because I realized the Sheet Glam had completely disappeared. So I'm just going to do a little bit of finishing touches with that setting powder, and then we're going to put on our